Oh,
Morning, bro.
I'm getting to get a cat out of mine.
You are on mute.
I don't think I can hear you.
No, it's because you're on mute. You
No.
you hear me?
One moment. Where is my sound? I'm plugged into a monitor that I think has like external sound or something. What the hell? Menu? Oh, okay. Let me fix that real quick.
Sure. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing.
Okay, there we go. Now I can hear you.
All right. So this morning, I just took a screenshot of that and thought, "Fuck yeah, we're so good." Nearly posted it to the group chat, and that's almost 100% time to take profits, right?
Yep, that is usually yeah.
So let's go through these positions one by one because I'm confused by them. Do you want to share your screen so that it's easier for you to get a handle on it? Do we want to use Velo
Uh,
for this, or do you want me to share?
let's do yeah, let me share here real quick.
Sure.
Um share screen and we'll do that screen. Yes.
So let's go through them in order. Let's start with BTC because that's the big dog, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So BTC, let me pull up Velo here. I always forget to do the app dot whatever. Charts and then yeah, okay.
And we need open interest, and we need what the fuck else we need. We probably need premium.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, so premium still. How is funding opposite to premium?
Because this is aggregated, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we've
so
got
this
the
is
cross
aggregated.
exchange arb.
Yeah, so somebody's long or short somewhere, and yeah, I think what we mostly care about is funding, right? I don't really look at premium too much on, especially the bigger pairs, the stuff that like
Yeah,
trades
yeah.
everywhere.
On the
So
small stuff, I agree. On the small
yeah,
stuff is a bit different. Sorry. Okay,
yeah.
so what do you make of this open interest? Open interest rose as it went up.
Uh
Open
huh.
open interest is still pretty like
Yeah, so the open interest thing is like that $1 billion James Wynn dude
yeah,
that's just
yeah.
around. And obviously people like reacting to that. Um, I think what we care about is like this. It hasn't been wiped out clearly, right? Like this part doesn't really matter. I don't think.
So it's high and we haven't had a wipeout, but it still looks good. Is that
Yeah.
danger
Let me get
danger
it.
Robinson or not?
Let me get some content. Okay, so it's actually not that high at all. Because when we zoom out to the daily, like these haven't been like big spikes. Like this is pretty consistent actually.
Well, it's above where it was last time it fucked itself, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, last time it fucked itself, it was like right here. So
But
definitely higher now.
and how's but the funding is low. Is
Yeah.
looks to me like it's got room to run, but my spidey sense is tingling. What about you? Chart looks fucking great.
It does. I I don't want to cut it right now. I think we could put like some stop losses, or at least a rule. Like if we start closing below, let's break it back down to the
Yeah.
like 4 hour or something. I think if we start like closing below like around here, like if we start like seeing closes into like the one like under 106, I think is probably when we want to like get rid of it. But that puts us like
Look,
back at break.
I think we're heavily overweight, and we've got it. And
Gotta lock it in.
I think we got to lock it in. Like we just had such a great run. Like it was just a banging trade. We picked it like a runny nose.
Okay.
Let's take 3/4 of that off. Like it's a good
Okay.
time. It's a good time to take that off.
Let me get some notes so I can because I'll do all this, but it's not worth doing on the call. Okay. Take BTC down to 500,000.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's look at hype is our next one, which still looks
Yes.
fucking great, but we've been in it for 12, $15 or something, and it's 37. Like,
Hype
Hasn't had a pullback.
hasn't had a pullback. It doesn't.
Chart looks good. Open interest very high though.
Open interest is very high. I think that makes sense though because it's commensurate with the growth in user deposits and TBL. So I don't think you.
And also it's been a short squeeze as well, so it's a double whammy. Like this thing could go to $50.
I don't think we want to touch that one. If
Right.
anything, I think we might even want to add if it pulls back to something like. Sorry, my monitors aren't set up in the actual orientation that I have them. Yeah, I mean, I think if we get pulled back down to like, I think we probably want to buy anything between like 32 and 35 ish.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I'm still. Do you think that short squeeze has played out yet, or is it still? Is it still in play? Hard to tell, right?
I think the squeeze has played out, but I think we have that sort of same moment. I think
Well,
we
we have a squeeze. We have a squeeze turned into momentum, turned into hype, right? Now, what we should be looking for is let's look at volume and see if we've got a volume spike or spot tape trades to see if we've got indications of exhaustion or people aping in finally. You just add an add an indicator and add spot tape or add. Okay, so we've definitely got higher volume.
Yeah.
We've had it slowly accreting, which is, autocorrelated. That's good. Let's look at the spot tape. Go to indicators, spot tape.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, because you have to do it on Hyperliquid, not on Bybit.
All sources. Wait, what? Why is this not? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Still nothing. Okay. Oh, aggregated spot tape. So let's do just not aggregated. Okay. Spot tape.
And you're still on Bybit. You're not on Hyperliquid.
Why is okay?
Just type it in.
Yeah.
And then go down.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
What?
Weird.
Something's off here, right?
Yeah, they're not great on Hyperliquid, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's a bitch of an API, but okay, that's annoying.
Okay, let's just the volume. We got there. We got anything that looked like a volume spike, funding spike. We got a desire for leverage there.
Yeah, but it's come right back down, but it's come right back down to like
come right back down, but we're high. But what does the total market look like? Let's just take a look at a trading view total 3 or something like that.
Okay.
I can do that if you like.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, shit. God damn it. Okay.
If you haven't got an account, I can do it.
Yeah.
Let's look at total 3 minus USDT minus USDC. Okay, so what does that look like in terms of momentum?
I mean, right now it doesn't really look like momentum, but it looks like
it doesn't look like momentum in alts, does it?
No, it doesn't.
And
I mean, it looks like we're going to get it. It looks like it could be setting up for something, but it doesn't look like we're there yet.
It looks like a down first. I think we got to trim half of hype. We've had a fucking great run, and
fair enough. Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I think we got to protect ourselves here.
Okay, hype is right now we have. I should know this off the top of my head, but I don't remember. 220. So bring it back down to a normal position size.
Yeah.
Left trim hype to.
So I want to be long hype. I'm bullish hype. I just don't think we're going to be double weighted here. We've done 832% at sharp 6 or something like that. let's
we've
not.
had a hell of a run that I think it'll be good. Also, even just to have a few days, even if nothing actually happens, just to have a few days kind of just readjusting will give us.
Dude, it's time. It's time to stop being cunts. Like we've acted like cunts, but like it's
Yeah.
but like come on, that doesn't last forever. Come on, we all know that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Next on the list, we haven't really been going over here. No wait.
ETH, is that
Okay. So wait, size. No, I want size by USD, not. Okay, I forgot. That's not a thing that they have.
it?
Okay.
So ETH has really big open interest spike here right now, like right now.
Okay.
Um,
Oh wow. Okay. I did not notice that. I haven't. I did look. Just I glanced at to make sure position sizing this morning was like good, but I didn't actually look at charts or anything.
so on the
So
daily chart, we've got
I
that
usually like,
gradual open interest rise as it was still falling, and then it's continued to rise. Like ETH looks like it wants to break out, doesn't it?
it does. Either that or this person's going to get squeezed because obviously they added on this like they were bidding. So or this person gets hunted down to here or something. Like this looks like it wants to go.
It looks like it,
but this little period right here,
it's very dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, we're already up a shit ton on it. I think. Okay. ETH right now, what we have on 314. I think we can. I think I probably want to take about a third of that off, take it down to 200.
Yeah.
And then once it kind of breaks these highs, then we get balls long.
I think a close above the highs, then we get really balls long. But we probably take about half off now, just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know. My spidey sense is tingling. I was like screenshots, doing a fucking happy dance. Like that's always
which is always like if we're doing it, other people are doing it, and then everybody gets Okay, so let's take it down to 150. We're at 330 right or 315 right now.
Yeah.
And then get balls long on close above highs. Okay, cool. Okay. Next, let's look at TRX because this one it started doing well now, but it took a lot longer than I think either of us thought it was going to. Yeah, like it's creeping up. This one looks like. Actually, I kind of really like that.
Okay, so tell me what you really like about it.
Open interest candles going down is people getting bored. Volume is low, which means people are bored, and price is creeping up. So basically, I mean, it looks like basically anytime like you see like constriction and nothing's happening and open interest and volume and everything are going down, it means price is going to move somewhere.
Okay, so we're talking about never shorting a boring market, and it's low volatility, and it's
So this is going to launch, I think. We're already really, really long it. Granted, it is like we said, low vol and we size to that, but I don't think we want to. I don't think we want to cut anything here.
Would you consider adding to this? How long are we?
We're long. Our position size was 750, which is 772 now, with whatever this math is. The funding minus profits, whatever. I would consider it. I think depending on, but I don't know how much just yet, because I think it depends on where we're at after the rest of our adjustments.
I'm happy to up that to $1 million if you feel it's appropriate.
Okay, I think I would be really, really happy adding to it, or like this looks like. I mean, this could happen tonight.
It looks like it looks like
as soon as we start getting over there, I think actually as soon as we start getting over there, I would go even more aggressive actually, especially considering we're cutting out other stuff. I feel like we could go up to 1.5.
Okay, I agree.
Okay. TRX X up to 1.5 on break of highs. Okay. So we got let's finish the longs. Blast is just top of the funding rate chart.
Let's take a look at that one just in case.
Yep. It looks super boring, honestly.
Super boring. High open interest.
Very high open interest. But the premium hasn't really been changing much. That's interesting.
Volume's low.
General structure's bullish. And it's a minimum size position, not minimum, but like our normal 105 size position right now.
How much are we getting paid on the funding here?
That has been dropping lately. Let me move the tab over to where I have the. Nope, not that tab. That's my.
That's about equal.
Yeah.
I'm happy to cut that. Really.
Say what?
I'm happy to cut that one actually, and be very conservative right now. If you feel
Cut it.
like
Something I've noticed. This has been changing, right? So something I've started keeping an eye on is what this rate looks like compared to this rate. I don't care like what the actual coins are, but like, do these look roughly balanced as long as generally paying more or shorts generally paying more? It's crept back towards shorts are paying more. As of this morning, when I woke up, it was right about even.
Yeah.
So shorts are starting to pay more, which coincides nicely with like your balls tingling. So I do think like cutting and being cautious here is good. So yeah, I think I'm good cutting that.
Let's cut that for a couple of days and we can revisit Kaido.
Yeah. Yep. Kaido is crushing it.
It's crushing it. The chart is bullish. Open interest is still quite low. I was very confused by that big spike in open interest when it started to go up on the 6th of May, 7th of May.
Yeah. This one's weird to me. I'm pretty sure. What was that? I know I compared this one to another coin. I can't remember what the actual coin was now. I'm pretty sure it's being run by the whatever quote unquote market maker, aka market manipulator.
Oh yeah. It's definitely being run the fuck up. And if I add some spot tape on this and see if it works. Oh yeah. Add aggregated spot tape count, and you can see clearly when they started going into manipulation mode.
Yeah, and I think this one, again, like we want to be really careful. Like as soon as this,
because this will die in the ass, right? And we got a big amount of profit. How about we cut half?
Cut half? Okay.
I think that's really conservative. We've had fucking incredible runs, dude. Like it's probably the best month of trading you've ever done, right?
Pretty damn close, yeah. I think the only other months would be like peak bull market shit, which is also agrees with your point. Okay, yeah. So Kaido cut half. I'm cool with that. I do think this is one that we'll probably want to like get balls long again at some point.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, for now.
Oh wow, we've got some wonderful shorts. Fuck yeah.
Yes, dude.
Fuck
yeah. Yep, dude. The shorts have been fucking crushing.
So let's look at it.
I want to revisit them because I haven't looked too closely at them over the last.
They've just been awesome, right?
Yeah.
So this dude. Okay, you want to do dude first because it's our favorite.
I'm just going in order of like what is popping up on here.
Is there anything? Is there anything squeezy about it? This is.
Let me break it down more granularly, just because it doesn't have the price history.
Okay, so we've got no manipulation on the spot trade count. So a sign of a squeeze would be people jacking the spot trade count to try and engineer a squeeze, right? Which would be
yes, but that tends to be like an on-off switch. Like you don't really get to see that coming.
You don't get any advance, but you can see where they did it before and they tried to squeeze and it didn't work.
Right. Yeah. The premium. Okay, the premium's interesting.
Yeah.
Because the premium has definitely been creeping up towards where it looks like somebody might be at some point getting ready for the squeeze, but I think I think they would be wanting to see a spike in OI first.
It's just been so long in one direction. Yeah, you first.
I think I kind of want to cut this, and the reason for that is I haven't had time to look at this, but earlier, like an hour ago, I did get some notifications that there are some new listings that just happened. I think if we take a look at those, it might be worth like swapping out this for a new listing where we can get like this part of it and less of like this part,
Also, I think I'd like to revisit this after a squeeze.
I would, yes, absolutely. Yep.
Okay, so let's cut dude. Right. That
Okay.
one. Let's look at NXPC, which is showing early signs of being in a script. Yeah, NXPC.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
Yeah, let's cut that. And we've got
Yep.
incredible.
I'm actually doing that right now. I don't want to wait until
Yeah,
that.
I
I'm
would
going
anyway.
to get started on that.
Let me
We're
prompt while you're cutting that one.
Yeah. Man, this looks so weird when I have
Yeah,
this on the
weird, right?
monitor. It doesn't fit my. Normally, I have it on my other screen, so this is not organized for that. Okay. Okay, so that's what that is right now. Cool.
So
We'll be working.
tell me when you've got that done, and then let's look at prompt.
Yeah. The fact that it's not already filling orders tells me I'm 100% correct. Yeah, so that'll be working. That'll probably take me some time. I will do that throughout this call. Okay, now we're getting fills. That's good.
Okay, let's do prompt.
Okay. This looks okay. Premium's going negative. I don't have a huge problem with that necessarily. This one was one that we were in because it was a new listing and we expected those to bleed. I think, given where we are right now, I think I want to cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cut prompt. I'm not sure we want to load up on any positions long or short now. I think once we do this adjustment, I think I think there's not a whole lot we want to add at the moment on either side of the market, unless we see something really juicy looking. But how are we doing on here? Okay, cool. So we are filling some orders. That's good. All right, prompts we're gonna cut, and then Tia. This one, I think we both thought this was gonna look a lot better. I don't need to see any more information. I want out.
Quickly glance at it. Yeah, that looks.
I mean, like we can look at stuff, but it's.
I don't have a strong view either way.
Which
yeah.
I think, given the uncertainty we're at right now, I don't think I want to have exposure that I don't have a strong feeling about right now.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. 100%. Wow, this is really good trading today, man. This is really, really good trading.
Yeah. And that leaves our last one at Ton, which I think is in a similar position where I think we both thought it was going to go, like it was going to die.
I liked it as a hedge because it was like
yeah.
But the market's gone up and it's gone sideways. So
it's gone sideways. Open interest on it is interesting though because it has been creeping up. Not a ton, but like actually kind of a ton.
Yeah, it's pretty high, right?
Yeah.
What's the fuck?
No real funding or anything. There's interesting. So the only thing I have here is like just the open interest is creeping up, but I don't see much signal in any of this.
I don't see any attempt at manipulation. I don't see any strong momentum either way. So we got into it as a momentum play, and it doesn't have downside momentum.
Yeah, agreed. Got that one.
I think we have to cut it, and so we're going to reduce our exposure right the fuck down, right?
Yeah. This gets us all the way down to okay. So we're cutting dude, prompt, Tia, ton. This takes us down to dude, prompt, Tia, ton. So we're cutting pretty much every fucking like short we have except for NXPC. So our only short exposure, I need to rebalance this actually.
Needs to be rebalanced.
Up to yeah. Okay. Or no. We're cutting NXPC. I said I was going to do that now. That's why I don't have a note on it.
And we're cutting the fuck out of Bitcoin. We're cutting half high.
Yeah. Okay. So we're cutting all of our shorts.
Yeah.
And most of our longs are getting heavily trimmed.
And so let's go through them individual. Bitcoin we're taking down from 2 million 75%.
Okay.
We're reducing height from 222 back down to 100-ish.
Yeah, 105. So that puts us at
TRX. We're happy to add.
Yes.
I
mean, TRX I think is our strong. TRX and ETH are like our strongest opinions that we have right now.
What are we talking about with ETH here?
ETH we were talking about like take it down to 150. Take it down to 150, which is a little bit over half of what we have. But then
add if it goes. And do you want to leave some layered stop limit orders in so that you don't have to watch that, so it can happen while you're asleep? Because it's liquid as fuck, right?
Yeah, I think Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
Because that'll enable you to get some sleep, which is probably pretty fucking necessary.
Yeah. So I'm on West Coast time right now because I'm out in San Francisco. So I'm actually 3 hours like later than I normally am.
Oh, you're teaching the thing with Ricky. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
let's
is
get,
prep week for it, so
let's
I
get
still have
moving because I still haven't had proper coffee. My mother's coffee is a hate crime.
Gotcha.
Have some Australian coffee.
that,
NXP prompt.
yeah, NXP
Yeah,
we're killing
dude,
right now.
we're cutting Kato and Blast. We're cutting, like, those have all been fucking great trades. We're yanking and banking. We're up like 832% with an 11.29% drawdown. And I took a screenshot, and we're all fucking high fiving.
Yeah.
That's the time to fuck it all off, dude.
Yeah. I think I do. I don't like the idea of having zero short exposure.
What do we like in shorts, though? That is a.
Well,
is it?
so
New listings. Let's look at new listing.
What? Oh yeah. Where did that? Okay.
Oh, by the way, I had a great session with Goblin yesterday. Explained to me how the market maker contracts work, and it just gave me a really complete flow model of why these new listings tank. It's complicated, but XV Prometheus.
Wait, what?
Binance.
Why do I still have not anything on here? But I literally saw the notification pop up in the Silico terminal. That doesn't make sense to me. What? Something definitely popped up. I wonder if it's new spot coins on Hyperliquid that I saw pop up.
Yeah, those are spot coins. Oh, new listing Baby USD and Prompt USD Perp. That was a while ago. Fuck's Baby.
Yeah, Prompt was the one that we were short that we're also cutting. Okay. Yeah.
Baby looks kind of. Oh no, it doesn't actually. It looks past the.
What is this, Baby?
Baby. That's market bullshit getting there, hedging off a Gamma.
Yeah. I don't have
a strong enough view to get that. I'd like to have something that had a strong enough view, but I mean, the signs point to alt season. You really and garbage can pump pretty fucking hard. I'm just
Well, but we're expecting.
You know what I fucking like as a short.
What?
Short BSV BTC, like short BSV long BTC. But that could even be in a squeezy position too. Like I prefer.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to short that.
I want to short it when it rises against BTC.
I want to short it here. Yeah. If we see something like that, then yeah, I want to sell the fuck out of it. But I don't want to sell
money short now. God, that fucker is such a fucking imbecile.
Yeah.
You know he comes from my hometown, right?
I did not know that. I am sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Giving a bad name to you and I guess whoever else lives there.
I would say that tax, you know, his whole scam is like he was doing this rebate fraud on the Australian government, and pretending he owned Bitcoin to get the rebate fraud. It was shopped around to me by every tax accountant in the city at that time. And I'm a pretty risk-taking guy, as you know, and I heard that and I thought, wow, this is just pure fraud. You're all going to jail for this. So, and I mean, I'll do fucking anything. Like, I wouldn't do that. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
I
get a gut feeling that I want to short this. I can't back that with any kind of logical argument whatsoever.
It's going away, and what is it now? It's like $1. That's a pretty significant level, and people keep talking about it. Yeah, I've got the vibe too, but I don't think we want to be taking big punts here, dude. I think we want to.
Yeah, I agree.
It's right the fuck back in.
It's on the list here. I refuse to trade just because
just high beta.
It's too small. Let's look through some of the rest of these, just see if there's anything we like. That's definitely liquid enough for us to play with. What the fuck? Okay, have a look at that.
You have to log scale it, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's going to help. It doesn't. Okay, cool. Well, interesting. So it's definitely negative momentum effects. Open interest high though. That looks okay. Funding isn't really okay. Let me look at this on Hyperliquid specific, or I don't want aggregated funding rate. Let me get Hyperliquid funding rate. And then put this on. Okay, home. Wait, is it not on Hyperliquid?
You check.
I swear it was, isn't it? Let me check.
Check it. Yeah, it's on.
Okay, why is it not?
It'd be so nice if you could.
Okay. It'd be really nice if there's like a unified API standard somewhere for all these fucking exchanges, but that would also mean that our market's matured enough to the point where you and I are probably not making any money doing the stupid shit.
So the market making on ALM is really weird. It's there's a lot on the ALM. There's a lot on the bid and not much on the. It's pretty thin on the offer.
There's also like this element of like Asian markets trade differently, and ALM is definitely like a coin that's mostly traded in Asia. I don't
we have a hand enough on the flows since that fuck with
now.
Since the scam. I'd want to do a very proper flow model on this before I get involved in it. I wouldn't get involved in it on the momentum alone. I think the inside is cashing out, and the flows relating to that have more to do with the price action here than momentum effects. And
okay, I mean, so honestly, like the rest of these rates, like rates have stabilized. Like nothing is really paying significantly on either side of the market. I think just the move of just like cut everything down to just the stuff we really like.
Yeah,
I think it's fine if we don't have shorts, given that we're cutting down to like technically we'll be more than 100% long our balance, but it's going to be on
but it's all very low. Like TRX, you could be 500% long and safe.
So I think
I like it, David. I think this has been the best month of trading you've ever done. I like our decision process. I think it's really good today. And I woke up this morning and I was like, fuck yeah, king of the world. Oh, you like apples, how you fucking. And this is the time to cut everything. So that's what we fucking do. Right? Like we cut it. All right.
Yep.
Leave it to it.
100%.
Let's get this fucking money.
Sounds good, sir. All right. Have a good one, brother.
See you, man.